I am live and I wasn't ready, but it's okay. So, hello and welcome. I don't know why it looks strange, but that's nothing unusual for today. So, I was just trying to play with the settings so I could change the title, and suddenly it just turned live. So, welcome and hello. For those of you who are new, my name is Paige. And we are going to tap into the energy that we are all swimming in today. I'm going to just give it a few minutes for people to come on into the chat. I'm like a hot mess. And I don't care. I don't care because I got home not very long ago and felt like hi Jess, felt like I don't even know how to describe the feeling, but it was just like this big push of energy that just like really was I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? And then I looked at my phone and we have this geomagnetic storm KP7, really high. Oh, Amy is going to be so sad she had to work tonight. Oh, well, we'll have her here with us in spirit. Unfortunately, these when I get the little tap on my shoulder to come on and connect with everybody, it was very random today, and I've been I've been up since 5 a.m. for no good reason at all other than just the energetics. And so how are you? How are you guys feeling? Because I'll tell you, yesterday I felt so much intense energy. And I know I do not have moderators here yet. Oh, oops. Hello, new subscriber. Hi, Darren. Hello. Doing well? That's good. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that's really feeling this intensity. And maybe it is what I'm feeling as far as collective energy here in the United States. Yesterday was tax day, and I don't know if that had something to do with it, but okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. This might be difficult without moderators, guys, so please just bear with me. There's a lot of energy that just came into the chat, as you can tell. And I don't have my moderators on here yet. Jess, been irritable, definitely feeling the energy out there. Yeah, it's also the pain. I'm having extreme back pain. Oh yeah, we need some moderators for sure. Anybody want to step in for Amy and Dustin are both not here today, so we'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a try. But yeah, I wanted to connect. Hi, Steph. Hello. I wanted to connect because this energy is just it's berserk. It's bizarre. It's like a giant cup of crazy. Oh, Jess, thank you. Let me see how I do that. How do I do this? Add as moderator. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Whew. We could just feel it all coming through the chat now too. It's a lot. Where do I even begin? Where do I begin? My personal experience yesterday, amongst having a giant breakthrough for myself, a push beyond the limits that I did not believe that I was ever going to make it. Oh, my incense. For me personally, really just breaking free from all the constraints that have been placed on me my entire life and my lineage, my family. There was a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of realizations, but it was tough. It's hard. This is facing our fears. That Libra full moon, whoo boy, that was very powerful energy. We got a good look at what do we do to keep the peace. We usually many of us with those people pleasing patterns will go along with things just to keep the peace. No more of that. That energy is like, you can't. Many of us can't. It's just too heavy. It's too intense when we are going against our true nature, when we're going against our soul's calling. You feel it in your body. Personally, I've been having extreme low back pain the last 2 days, mostly in the sacroiliac joint. It's an old wound, old injury, and that has not bothered me for, I want to say, at least 6 or 7 years, and it just flared up really badly yesterday. I do have a lot of other friends, energy workers, energy healers who are also having hip pain, knee pain. Just those old wounds are really coming to the surface energetically. So again, KP7, right before I came on here, I was like, okay, I can't even believe I have internet right now because it's been choppy. It's been in and out everywhere I go. It seems like I'm missing, it's still missing phone calls, text messages. Things aren't going through for long periods of time and sometimes days, and then I'll receive the messages. So I've been really trying to coast along in this energy and just sort of try to flow with it as best as I can. Just been having a lot of migraines in the front of my head. Oh. Hi, Martin. Yeah, the migraines for many people also. I haven't been having any kinds of head pain, but I have a sore throat today for no good reason other than we've got extreme weather changes here. It goes from 80 degrees to 40 degrees. It's crazy. Darren, I'm flowing too as best as I can. I think that we all are right now. And it's there have been times where it's been easier, but I just found yesterday to be, I don't want to say for me it was hard, but I had some really tough decisions to make for myself personally that really had me facing not just my fears, but my beliefs. And these are beliefs that have been ingrained in all of us. I don't want to go too deep into it, but I really broke through some ground yesterday here on the tax day in the United States of America. Just not a nice energy at all to be swimming in here, and the weather patterns were showing that disruption in energy, almost bipolar type of energy, where it was sunny out here and then giant patches of black clouds would come through and the winds would just pick up like crazy. We had another tree snap and fall, and just as that happened, there was the cops showed up again outside for somebody else. I don't even know what happened. There's accidents. It was just all this chaotic energy. Just people have been nasty lately. Yeah, everybody's on edge, right? And we're really starting to see, the shadow side of people for sure. And it's not been pleasant for many of us. I haven't really, it's interesting because I haven't really had a whole lot of interaction with people over the last couple days. Now, tomorrow I'll be spending all day with people. So I think that my schedule in the universe is really like, it's giving me these gaps or these windows of time to kind of recalibrate and get back into my energy, because I realized, hi Carol Ann, I realized that we're still, I'm still picking up on other people's energy, and even though it's easily detectable, we still have to like clear it out, clear it away, and it's been really sticky and really yeah, Martin, volatile, all right, yeah, it's been not pleasant, let's just say. My hair's gonna show, my hair's just like, wow, it's so windy outside. I don't even care. I don't care. I came back into my house after being out in public for not very long at all, and felt this huge like wave of like volatile energy, and nothing happened to me, but it was just like I feel that energy. And then my phone said the KP index had hit 7, which is at an all-time high for what I've been tracking. And oh, I feel that. Carol Ann, I am feeling sticky. Yeah, yeah, I think we all are. Steph, I only hang with family right now. I can't take the stupid at the moment. Good call, for sure. Good call. One thing I am, the message I woke up this morning with, and I did have to post, I had to leave a post because, oh my goodness, I was in meditation and I had this whole very visual message that it was almost like, scribble, like when when you're scribbling all over. So it's like the auric field of Earth, and then all this scribble, like this black scribble, and then it started going in these tentacle type waves, and they were just saying, be mindful of this energy, because the tentacle like waves are really trying to pull us back into old behaviors, old patterns, old beliefs, old stuff we are breaking free from. And then the scribble is just all the chaotic yuckiness that's going on. And it's really important to just ride it out and not get caught up in it. Try not to project or place blame out to anybody. I think we all know how to ride these waves at this point, and it's really good to just have like keep in touch with community, like-minded friends. If you're really feeling a little bit or a lot, oh, I just hear Clay downstairs crying. If you feel like this is a lot for me and maybe there's something going on with me, it's important to know that we're not alone in this. Jess says, not even family, LOL. They know how to push those buttons. Yeah, some people's families are those deep triggers. And Darren, that was a lovely post. Thank you, Darren. Whew, so let's just get a breathe in. Let's take a breath, because there's a lot of energy in the airwaves, in the energy stream, and we don't have to get caught up in it. We do from time to time. That's part of the ride. That's part of the Earth School and the human experience. But we can bring it back to this present moment. Take a breath. Maybe get a nice cup of tea or some water. And man, it's something else, isn't it? It is something else. All right, there. And honestly, I've been pulled in so many directions lately. I have not had the bandwidth or the time to even tap into the astrology, but I feel the volatility for sure. I definitely feel the volatility. Tea sounds good, says Jess. Steph, I'm very lucky. Even if we don't all agree with the way of the world, we give each other respect. I'm very grateful for my family. Yeah, your family has such amazing energy, Steph. I love all of you guys. So yeah, I mean, we're not all going to have the same viewpoint or opinion, but as far as like just respecting each other and where they're at, that's worth a lot. Carol Ann, breathing makes me feel good. Yes, breath work helps for sure, definitely. Or just remember to breathe, right? There are times in these waves where I find myself, my jaw tensing up. If I'm too hyper focused on some energy that's trying to pull me in some kind of way, boy, oh boy, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. All right, let's see what we're getting here. Anything? Oh, I love this. We have the 11th house. Okay. Here's our first set of advice here while we're going through this Pisces energy. Pisces at the bottom. There's still a lot of Pisces energy, dissolving and renewal. We have the 11th house, which is friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. So there we are. Look, we're doing exactly what I felt called to do. Connect with your groups, your communities, your friends, your like-minded people, so that we can really calibrate and realign in this, because there's a lot of new energy. And the reason why there's so much opposing energy trying to pull us off our out of alignment is because there's so much supportive energy for this new consciousness. We are again ascending into yet another stage of consciousness, and our energy bodies are getting activated. Telepathy, psychic senses, all of the other sensory systems are really getting a boost in activation. So it's important to stay open-minded, the air energy here. And remember that we are in Earth School, so we're learning. Remembering, I'm hearing remembering with air. This is a remembering. We all know our path, we know our soul, we know ourself deep within ourselves. We're all the stuff that has covered us up, that tar and the shells and all of the stuff that has covered us up from the remembrance and the truth of ourselves, is, being removed. So what happens then? Those powers that were, do everything they can to manipulate, emotionally manipulate, mentally manipulate. But we have the yin, the moon, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. It's really important that we are receptive to our guides, our intuition, our discernment right now more than ever. Really, that is the key to navigating this energy. Carol Ann, need to do back home and still waiting on a flat. That's got to be difficult to be feeling like displaced. I remember that part of the journey for me. And again, patience. Where was that? Patience. Rely on that feminine energy. It's so supportive right now. The feminine energy, not gender, but energy, is going to be our saving grace through this right now. No support from home. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, definitely there's support here, and there's a lot of supportive tools, beautiful, amazing supportive groups and tools that do exist all across the world. So I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you feel a sense of support here. All right. let's get into what the message is. So that is just sort of like, have compassion for yourself, have compassion for others. Everybody's going through quite the shift. This is a big, big push. This is the push. If, for anybody, they keep referring back to child labor, like not child labor, but giving birth, and, the labor pains and the contractions and the messiness. And this is like that time. It's time to push. It is time. We are being pushed into the new portal, the new energy. Hi, Dustin. And there's Dustin. Okay. I will say I've been very busy with readings lately. There's a lot of people that are finally coming out of the woodwork that are not only completely believing in their spiritual path and energy and everything else, but and there's a giant curiosity, but more so I get a lot of fulfillment in helping people trust their own intuition. Hi, Lisa. And Zigzagoon. That's an interesting name. Scotland. Magnetic storm, geomagnetic storm. Hi, Tommy. I've been unusually tired, extremely exhausting. When we just got hit, right before I came on here, my phone went off and it was alarm bells like, there's a storm. And when I saw KP7 in the red, I was like, that's what I've been feeling. That's exactly what I was feeling, for sure. Unusually tired. Good, we have all our moderators on here. So I am going to just really get into the messages that come through right now. All right. What is the message for all of our highest and greatest good at this current time, please? Yeah, there's a lot of energy pumping up and down the spine. And last night, it was interesting. I've been going to bed early, like super, super early. I was asking him, like, is this like, am I having a whole nother Kundalini activation? Because I felt it. It's at the base of my spine and it's like wanting to rush up my spine. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, it could be collective energy I'm picking up on too. Yeah. Okay. Whew. This is a heavy one, so bear with me here. I just mean heavy, like I feel it. I feel it. And the heaviness comes from fear and the old program. This encoded matrix. Oh, it's so tricky. It's so sticky. It's so upside down. Oh, that was the other thing they were showing me. They were showing me like the Earth's aura and, all of the energies that were trying to infiltrate. And then the whole picture that I was that I was seeing turned on its side. And I was like, what's that? What does this mean? So it's almost as if the grid, the energetic grid, is being turned on its side. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but we will we'll tap in there and see. We're starting off with financial and material changes, and this has been one of the biggest catalysts of change for many. Where does, Pluto, the universe is going to hit each and every one of us in the hardest places, in the spaces where our deepest, darkest fears lie, in order to crack us open. So there are financial and material changes that are definitely, I mean, it's the entire world stage. There's a complete imbalance, and the full moon in Libra really was highlighting the imbalance within the dynamics of relationship from human to human, and the imbalance on the planet, and how many of us can add to that chaos by participating in the codependency, people pleasing, just go along with it so I don't stir things up, I just go along with things to keep the peace. That's actually creating more chaos. So, our blind spots, our fears, our deepest fears rise to the surface, have come to the surface. And it is important to be open-minded at this time, to try to sit back or step back and take a look at the fear, at the belief system that's running the operating system of the fear. Because you see, there's a trap, there's a cage, and we really want to break out of this jail, this prison. It is not a prison planet. It is embedded in the mind, in the encoding of the false matrix. And we're breaking free from this. But we've got a lot of fears to face. We've got a lot of old beliefs to really take a look at and ask one more time, is that true? Is that really true? Forget about what other people say. Definitely forget about what has been projected onto us through social media, mainstream news, movies, books, things from the past. Everything wants to tell its own story, and it's covering up our true story. We're all born with our story. We all have memory of the Akash, memory of our other lifetimes, memory of where we've been, and like why we're here again, what we're here to do at this time. So the undoing has been going on for quite some time. Now we're at another phase of facing our fears, for sure, as well as any type of loss that we have experienced, because also whatever we found ourselves enmeshed in and too deeply attached with, a lot of times, especially if we're really too attached and too hyper-focused on a person, on a place, on objects, on our identity, on our titles, any of these things, eventually it gets pulled away so that you can see the truth. The truth. But this is processing that emotional loss. This is a time to process all the emotional loss. Oh, hello. Okay. Overall, at the bottom, we have solitude. And I feel that I'm going to go a little deeper, because what I'm picking up here is that, yes, it is important that we do have time to ourselves in solitude during these cycles and stages and phases of the awakening. And then there are also times where it's time to break out of the solitude and connect, reconnect, get out there. So let's see where this is taking us. Let's get a little bit more on this. I feel the energy starting to calm down. Feel the energy starting to calm down. We want to, whenever we find ourselves in those in that mindset, in that energy of I'm all alone in this and it's scary and I don't know what I'm going to do and I don't know where I'm going, it's time to step back, take some breaths. Definitely journaling is helpful, but I also find that it helps me to be very, very present when I'm having those moments. Very, very present. And every single thing that I have deep gratitude for in my heart starts to arise. And that alone starts to transmute and change the energy dynamic of what's going on. 12 in chat. Let's send all here now. Let's send all here now love from our core essence. Yes, yes, yes. Let's send love to all who need support, love, companionship, compassion. They're truly, and it's not helpful when we are in this state for somebody to say, there is no separation. I know that because that is the teachings of my mother from my growing up. And there were times where I'm like, well, I feel very alone right now in my situation. But I get it. I get it from both sides. I understand it from both sides of the coin. Tell me more about financial and material changes. 7 of Wands. So this financial and material changes, whatever it may indicate for, take it as it resonates. It is bringing to the surface. There's strength in the 7 of Wands. We just got another space weather alert. There's strength in the 7 of Wands. There's endurance. This is I'm enduring this. I'm not having fun, but I'm enduring. But this also is an energy of being protective, being defensive, having your guard up, having walls up, and maybe even wanting to like go into battle for some. I'm feeling Mars in Cancer again. Mars is going to be moving into Leo soon, and I feel a big shift in that energy. I'm not sure exactly what day, but it will be soon. So it is important to, oh, yeah, I know that. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I just got hit with a jolt in the back of my head. Like, really bad. Wow. You guys feeling this? I don't know. I just got another alert from the sun that the sun's doing something. Whew. Okay. Yes. There are things that are going on in the narrative, in the story, in the outside world. There is fear-based control tactics that have been in place for so long. The Emperor in this instance would speak of tyranny, would speak of the energy that we've been, many people are fighting against without realizing that the energy of fight just feeds it. So it's that saying, you got to be smarter than what you're working with, right? realize that we are engaging with a stream of energy, and that we do have the ability to flow with the energy, not let it take us somewhere. And again, like that turnstile doors that go around and turn the energy around in our favor. It takes a lot of trust. It's that trust. And I can't believe the Fool didn't come out, because the word trustful has been so strongly, like, has been coming to me so much. Overall energy is the strength here. But let's go back to the emotional loss. I feel for many that the feminine energy that has been so supportive for us in really deeply feeling our feels, allowing all the emotions to come to the surface and no longer suppressing, no more running and hiding from what we feel that is really just making things worse. And so processing all of the emotions and even the losses that we've had, so that we can have this fresh new perspective, this new energy. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a preparation. It is, you know what? Whatever's happened in the past has happened in the past. It definitely has taught me a lot, and I'm sure there's a lot more that a lot more clarity. Clarity is arising for many people who have been facing deep challenges right now. Well, yeah, not just right now, for a while. Through the whole Mars-Venus retrograde cycle. And even before that, since September of last year. Two of Wands is the energy of, let me see, what other options are there? It's a whole big world. There are infinite possibilities and options. Why am I getting hung up and stuck in the past, or stuck in these old beliefs, trapped in fear that I'm not able to move forward, trapped in fear that somebody else has got control over everything and I don't have the control? Turn it around. I'm the one in control. I am co-creating my life experience here with source energy. Martin says, I'm just noticing a lot of dust these days. Silica. I don't know. I haven't noticed that, but you know what? I also, if I don't wear my glasses, I can't see much of anything. And I like to keep it that way sometimes. Anyway, I want to get one last message for us. And Native Spirit is really calling to me. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, maybe we'll get one from both, because we're only 37 minutes in. But I'm going to pull a message from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And now I'm feeling it in the head, the pressure. So for those of you who are prone to migraines, this geomagnetic storm, this solar activity, most likely is what's doing that. Message for us all, please. Ooh, dizzy spells too. Just vertigo. I tend to get vertigo when we have a lot of highly charged energy from the sun pulsating in. And I just got a wave of it right now. I might actually get back into doing sign readings again coming up in the future. I've found a very strong pull to do that, but I just haven't had the time. All right, so the first card out, endless possibilities. Just like I was saying, exactly the last message that came through. Once we process the emotions and we, go through all of the fears, the doubts, the worries, and anxiety, allowing ourselves to be controlled by anybody or anything outside of ourselves. When we let go of that, when we remember that we are sovereign, that we are a spiritual being in these human bodies, and that the whole story that's playing out around us has been his story, has been created by others to keep us easily programmable, keep us in fear, and keep us in line, I'm hearing, having us forget who we are and why we're here. So it's important to realize that we are the co-creators of our experience here. And for many, I want to say pretty much everybody here has had that validated to you at some point in time, if not a lot. To you, and even sometimes myself, I can get in my head a lot with specific things, and temporarily forget until I remember that when one door closes, another door opens. There are endless possibilities. Let's see what it says in the book. I have not read from this deck in a long time. Let me just see what's going on here. I know it's been so long since I have done them, I know. And I'm feeling it. Lisa, isn't it funny how we can become anxious when we have all these possibilities? I know. Jess, I've been doing a lot of work to let go of that. I've always allowed others to influence me and have actually distanced my decisions in the past. The work has been worth it. Yeah, very much to Lisa. I'm about to take steps that will have endless possibilities, and I'm beyond anxious and excited about it. Good. Same here. When I let go, when I have to let go of the reins and get in that curious, childlike wonder state of being, state of mind, and then things just it is very magical like that. It is beautiful. So don't give up. You look at the world through the lens of your life experiences, personality, and conditioning. That filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities or various degrees of limitations and a finite range of options. When your expectations, unconscious or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you. Today, ask yourself what you believe. Are there limitless potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? And are you willing to act on that knowledge? As you believe, so will it be for you, as your energy will attract its match. It will attract its match in the outer world. Conditions meet expectations. Either your world remains the way it is, in various forms, yet essentially unchanging, or you become more. Everything shifts as you open yourself up to a greater version of you and a more meaningful life, discovering opportunities that better reflect your true self. This is the nature of your dynamic relationship with the divine. Today, stand with open arms, knowing that you are stepping into beauty, into experiences that are potent and transformative. You are walking past the line that you and others drew long ago, leaping over what was and towards what will be. You are more than you were. Now, what is it that you want? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe it. Yeah. And sounds so easy, right? And it is easy when things are flowing the way that we want them to. But just remember that we are in Earth School. We are the co-creators. Sometimes we will get pulled into certain vortexes and portals and interesting experiences. It's all written. It's all meant to be. And trust. Trust in your guides. Trust in yourself. Trust in your intuition. This is so important right now because the other side of the energy is throwing out all the stops to really stop us from evolving, and we're not giving it. We're not giving it. It's too late. It's too late for me. Anyway, I've dove in all the way in. And I hope that you guys have too, but it's okay. Some people still like to dip their toe in and out, and you know, to each his own. No judgment there. So I'm going to end this reading with that, as the pressure in my head is almost unbearable. So I think that Jess says dove in head first. Yep, head first. So head first into the deep end. Yes, that's right. For sure. For sure. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you all for joining and connecting and communicating with each other and just sharing this beautiful space. I feel your energy. I feel all of our hearts connecting. Let's just take a moment to take a breath and really radiate out this true, positive, divine light that we all hold and possess and are. So much love to you all. So much love. And until next time, and I will be back when I get another tap on the shoulder for sure. So deep breaths. Love you all. Take care. Bye.